Hello, everyone. It is Mrs. Hill, your history teacher. I wanted to send you a little video going over just some important elements of our American history course and what you are responsible for completing, being that you got a little bit of a late start. So, having said that, I am impersonating a student right now, so I've kind of cut off the top here. But up above, you kind of see some little icons, and the only really important icon is that home button, and that will take you back to your main home page in which you will see all your courses. This is your class home page. I do use the class plan, and what the class plan is it's just your calendar, and you will see your upcoming events. So I kind of have a tentative schedule of what we have planned out ahead of time. So you will see that in your class plan. The same thing that is in your class plan, you are also going to see right in your class announcement. So right underneath your Class Connect sessions for the day, you're going to scroll down and you are always going to find a weekly announcement. It's going to look just like this. In Mrs. Hill's class, I have these fancy letters for my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so you should always be able to find them. This announcement is always going to be here, and all of your work is always going to be attached to this announcement. So this is your go-to place. Now, boys and girls, I just want to stress, I know some of you had orientation, and in orientation, they talk a lot about doing the course content. You do not have to worry about progress at all. You do not have to go to that course content and do anything on your own. All you should be doing is coming to class, and then I will assign you work in class, and then I will assign you sometimes homework. Where will you find this information? Right on this announcement. So this week, most of you began with us earlier than this week. Some of you were not here for this entire week. On Monday and Tuesday, we did a TDA writing assignment. We went over this in class. On Tuesday, we worked independently, and that is usually what I'm going to try to have you guys do. You're going to work in class, and I'm going to try really hard to not have to give you much homework. Now, boys and girls, some of you may have this TDA complete, and I want you to go ahead and turn in if you already began working on it or you already have it done. But if you are one of my brand new students and maybe you are just a little overwhelmed, I don't want you to worry about this TDA. If you are receiving this video, I will excuse you out of it. However, if you already completed it, I want you still to submit it. I will grade you very fairly and it will help your grade. So do submit it, but you don't have to. All right. So if you were not here on Monday or Tuesday, do not worry about that TDA assignment that is due tomorrow. Now you were here for Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. We started a graded assignment in class, and this was an independent class assignment. And it was the chapters 10 through 12. So you should have received two textbooks. If you did not receive those textbooks, it's okay because I have links to those textbooks online as well. So what we're going to do is you are going to do this assignment, and I went over the directions in class. Here is the attachment. You should open up the attachment. And again, I know a lot of you already got this started in class. This enable editing, you're going to type directly into those boxes. And I know a lot of this is a repeat. And also when you are clicking on these links, I kind of just hover over and it gives me the option to hit control and click. If you right click on your mouse, I think twice, it should pop up open hyperlink that way. But I also want to remind all of you that these recordings are always, 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 because remember, I'm giving you them a lot of times in class to read them. I always have all of the recordings and all of the chapters right here in our announcements. So right underneath those weekly announcements, you will see the Unit 2 reading. Now, boys and girls, Since I'm not making you do that TDA, and also on Friday when the students are taking a quiz, I'm going to ask that you newer students use that time to catch up on the chapter 8 and 9 reading. If you were working on chapters 10, 11, and 12 today and you did not get to read chapters 8 and 9, do not backtrack. Wait and do that chapter 8 and 9 after you're done reading these chapters, okay? I know I generally don't tell you to go out of order, but that is what I want you to do for these assignments because you will not be graded on this material here. But when we get to the Unit 2 test at the end of the unit, you may see a question or two on there. So I want you guys to make sure you are reading chapters 8 and 9 on Friday. When we go to take this quiz on Friday, you all will not have to take that quiz unless you already have the chapter reading done and you want to take the quiz. It's a really easy quiz and it will probably help your grade. All right. So having said that, what are you responsible for? You are responsible for the assignment that we started in class today. This will be your first graded assignment. On Friday, the students are going to have a TDA due, and they're also going to have a quiz. I am not going to require you to take those. However, if you do take those, you certainly can. I will excuse you out of them if you do poorly, okay? Also, along with this questionnaire, I also have a little Nearpod activity, and this link is actually in that document as well. So you're going to have Wednesday and Thursday to complete these assignments in class. So usually this is how we do things. If I have an activity for you to do, if I have something that's graded, I'm always going to kind of highlight it as graded. Sometimes we won't have graded assignments all week. Maybe we might just have one at the end of the week. This week, I kind of hit you guys pretty hard with graded assignments, and I really did that to try and help you, okay? So again, my newer students, I don't want to overwhelm you, so you do not have to do that TDA. If you're going to check your grades in my course, what you want to do is you want to click on the grades tab. And I'm hoping that all of you are going to see exempts next to all of these assignments that are listed. I have not got to exempt the TDA yet, but the first thing that you are going to be responsible for is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to go up higher on my screen, but it doesn't seem to want to let me. The first thing you are going to be responsible for is the questionnaire and then the Nearpod assignment from Wednesday and Thursday. So this is where you can check your grades. If there is a line there, it means it's not graded yet. If there's a 0 there, that would be something that would be past due that you received a 0 for. So this is how we check our grades, and I usually try to link everything in here for you, so that way if it's still open, you can just automatically take the assignment. All right, boys and girls, so just to recap, you are not responsible for the TDA, but if you already worked really hard on it this week, I want you to turn it in anyway, and you will get the 10 points for completing this. So please make sure you still turn it in. But if you have been overwhelmed by starting these classes, I don't want you to worry about the TDA, and I want you just to focus on, and let me try to drag my screen up here a little bit higher. It's not working. All right, I'm trying now here. Let's see if this allows me to. Why will it not? It will not let me scroll down. Let's try this. There we go. Nope. Okay, here it is. Finally, Mrs. Hill. So the first thing that you're responsible for is going to be your history, immigration chapters 10 through 12. And then also, I am just in the process of making it right now. You're going to be responsible for that Nearpod assignment as well. You will not have to take the quiz that we are taking tomorrow in class, but you can if you want to. I will not let it hurt your grade. I will excuse you from it at that time. All right, boys and girls, I know that was a long movie. I know that was a lot of repeating. If you have any questions, we have office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Please pop in there. Please don't be afraid to ask questions. If you are in class and you're participating, you're going to do wonderful. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you soon.